Thanks for having me today.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Clarissa. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Pretty good. Uh, yes, today is we have a very special guest from Canada joining us from Canada, Montreal, Canada, and Clarissa is actually she represents Hyperpad, and today we're gonna have a workshop with her, and she's gonna talk about. Please, Clarissa, talk a little bit about Hyperpad, and also the session will be about how you can create a game
Mhm.
without writing a single line of code. So this is a very interesting concept for us because there are not too many like tools available out there for especially for the kids who want to create like games without having a knowledge of coding. So yes, today we are going to have very interesting workshop. And Clarissa, the floor is yours.
Thank you. So I just want to introduce everyone. Hi, my name is Clarissa. I'm the marketing coordinator for Hyperpad. So I'm going to be giving you a little bit of workshop and also slash presentation of who we are and what is Hyperpad. So let's share the screen with you guys and let's get started.
Great.
So here goes. So this is a little beginning slideshow. How can you become a developer without the need of coding? And this design is actually made from one of our ambassadors, XR Codes, and it's just to show you how creative you can become, and you like it's for everyone. So let's talk about some of the content. What are we going to talk about today? So as you can see, we're going to be using an iPad today. So guys, we have news. Hyperpad is free. So if you have an iPad today and if you're watching this workshop, you want to follow me with like the whole gaming making process, just make sure that you download the app today because it's only for 2 days. And as you can see here, you have a picture of a game and we're going to be creating like a very simple game, and I'm going to be explaining you how to use the app in general. So, but before we get started with the workshop, I want to tell you who we are, and then we're gonna go for the simple tutorials. Then after that, we're gonna give some game examples, and I'm gonna talk about how Hyperpad is good for education as well, and then we have the conclusion. So let's talk about like who we are. Well, our logo is like create, share, and play. And essentially, we're creators because you can create anything you want. Like if we want to target artists, we want to target people who are interested in gaming development, but you don't have the very tech savvy background. I can tell from personal perspective because I don't come from a very tech savvy background. I was able to create my first game as well. And with the process, we could also share and play together. We have a whole like Discord community. We have a very like active social media, and it's a very small community as well, which is very like kind of like feels like a family. And we all play together, like the games. We like motivate each other. And you will see as I'm talking in the workshop, and as you start using the iPad and you join our Discord and our social media, you will see how like fun it is. So, like our mission essentially is to empower you, any non-technical users, to unleash your creativity and create any apps that you want. It can be like games, and essentially share and play with the world. And the vision is that we want to make a future for everyone, to create media rich interactive apps and without the need of coding, because sometimes the fact that you don't know how to code can be very limiting to do anything and create any games and any apps that you want. So that would be something beneficial for the whole world. So why Hyperpad? Let's talk about this. It doesn't. It allows you to make apps, mobile games, but not just that. Also interactive apps. So you can make books, you can make phototypes, you can also use it like Photoshop, and it doesn't require any coding skills. And if you are an artist and you like to make your own graphics, like the one that I showed you in the beginning, you can custom your own graphics and import that. We also have a drag and drop behavior too, and it literally looks like Canva, like where like Photoshop. And after you finish your game, you can submit directly to the Apple Store. So like that's the cool thing about it too. Not only that, you can also make money on the App Store by selling it or integrating in Google Ads, which we do have users that are doing that currently. And if you want to get technical, we use like engine builds Coco 2D and Chipmunk Physics that is capable of 60 FDF games. But yeah, like just we have our ambassador, and he currently is working like with Hyperpad. He earns more money with Hyperpad than his salary as a teacher in Turkey. So our goals is essentially to help you become a creator and a developer and help you to develop a game in easy and grow our community of Hyperpad users, because we do cherish our community a lot, because it's really amazing to see the growth, and to see how everybody cheer for each other. And we just want to help you achieve your dreams and goals and have fun in the process. So let's start with our simple tutorial. This is going to be one of our interactive tutorials from the iPad. So when you download the Hyperpad app, you can go, I'll show you after, but just going to give you some example. So this is how the app looks when you first download. You have, and then let's start with this tutorial that our ambassador XR Codes, he did it for us. So let's start with the tour. So this is the stamp tool where you can copy and paste objects in an easy way. And this is how you select and manipulate the object. So we're gonna be talking about some objects. You will see some example. We're gonna use Bob as an example later on. You'll see Bob. And then this is the multi-selection tool where you can manipulate multi-objects, not just one. So this is also the pen mode too, where you can navigate through the scene. And one of my favorite things, grid mode, which is like, you will see how it helps you to know the ratio of the game and know how to, everything looks good, especially if you're working marketing, you like everything to be aligned. So this is the aspect ratio. So how you want your game to look like. You want your game to be accessible on a mobile game. Do you want it to be accessible on an iPad? Like what kind of iPad? So we're also going to go into that later. This is the scene settings. So where you can add your background, you can add how fast and how far and how close you want the scene to be. And then this is the global properties, where we're going to be talking about gravity, changing of behaviors, and you will see later on. As you're making the game, you always want to click on the preview mode, because you want to make sure that the game works. And it can be frustrating sometimes, but it is fun when it works. So this is the undo and redo button. So this is the camera where the boundary is. So this line's like an iPad, like how it looks on your screen. And that's where this little flask here is where you put your object, which we'll choose Bob later on. And yeah, let's create our first object. You can also create the object on the app as well. It doesn't need to be just importing or on our own graphics. So we click on the flask here. We click on empty objects. And then let's make an object. It's going to be a square, a simple one. And you see, this is going to be our first object. So it's going to be kind of transparent. So we have to click on it, and we can change colors. So you can change any color that you want. So we're going to click here, and then, but it won't be visible. So we have to like make sure that we choose a color and put the full capacity on the color. So we click here. Let's manipulate our object and change the color. We're going to do it to white. So let's go. So we click here, and then you put the full capacity up, and then you have a white object, a square one. So this is how, congratulations, like you made your first object. And let's also import assets. Let's see how it works if I want to import my own graphics. I'm not like a pixel art designer, but I do play a lot with Canva. So I have some like designs on my camera roll. Apologize if you see any any weird designs, but this is just like some fun designs that I did for our post, and I'm gonna choose which one I want. This one, I think I would choose my friend. I designed her, so let's see how it goes. And essentially, That's how it works. So you can import from a camera roll, you can import from your files, and you can also import from a Dropbox too, which is very accessible. So you just have your iPad, and that's all you need. Like you just need an iPad to create a game. That's crazy. So let's see how it goes. So this is how it looks. So I imported my graphic, and yes, here we go. So let's move to the second part of the workshop, which is I'm gonna be showing you how the app looks like. So when you first download the app, this is how it looks like. If you don't have an iPad, which is fair enough. This is also the hub. Where you first saw was projects. This is the hub. Where you can also play other games on the app. So not only you can make games, but when you have the app, you can see what other people are doing and engage with them too. So look at how many games that our community made. It's crazy. So also, if you need any help too, we do have a forum session where you can come and ask for help, and we can make announcements, we can make comments, we can give feedback for people. And we're gonna do another interactive tutorial. This is where the interactive tutorials are. If you need help, manuals, personally, I use this a lot. It really helps me. So you do have like the four main things. You have the help section, you have the forum, you have the hub, and project. So let's make our first project. So we click here, new project, and let's name it like the game pawns in Hyperpad. And yeah, that's how it works essentially. I have a bunch of projects that I've been working on, and just following our live stream every Thursday. By the way, we do have live streams every Thursday that Jason and our ambassador XR Codes, they're helping us. So if you want to join, feel free. And this is where you put the device support, and you can choose what kind of gravity and what kind of view you want. I'm gonna choose the side view, just keep things simple. This is just to essentially show you guys how you can create your first game, your first project. So here we go. So let's if you don't have art like me, I don't have a lot of pixel art. You can also get some art. You can get some new art from the game, and you can import and essentially just get some assets. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna get some assets. Here I click on the get assets, and I'm in the Hyperpad shop, and we do have starter packages as well, and which is the one that I'm going to recommend, the platform starter package. That's the one that we're going to be using today. And then also, if you want to import sounds as well, we do have sounds. I'm going to use the digital sound effects, but we're not going to go to details with the sound today. We're just going to keep things very simple. But again, after this workshop, there's so many tutorials that you can follow on YouTube, and also just our Instagram as well. We do Instagram takeovers and everything, and our ambassador is always posting tutorials. That's amazing. So let's play with the things that we have. So we have the platform started, and I'm gonna choose the background here. So I already made like a little simple game. So this is just to explain what we did before, just so you can visualize what we did. So essentially, like I want to show you the copy. We copy and paste things, and when we click here, we can just tap on the screen and like paste everything we copy, which is very useful, in my opinion. And then you can undo. And so this is how you can move Bob around here. And this is just like a pen mode where you can select multiple objects. Doesn't need to be just Bob. But yeah, essentially this is how it works. And you can also like select other things too. You can select Bob and see the behaviors. And as you play with the app, you get more familiar and more comfortable with. I personally also I'm still getting familiar with it too, because it's a learning process for me. But it's really fun in my opinion. But yeah, that's how it works. Hopefully this helped you guys visualize what we talked about earlier. And yeah, so let's do the background. Let's show you how like it works with the background. So this is the grid mode, one of my favorite ones, because look how symmetrical it is. Like you click on it. I'm using the copy paste another bob because there's never enough bobs. This is our main character of the day. So we click here and you can choose the background or a screen viewer. So let's do the background, just so you know. I chose this background, but you can choose other backgrounds too. So let's give you an example. We go back, we go to downloads, we go to the platform starter package, background, and then let's choose this grass one here. And this is how you change backgrounds. You can also have like just a plain simple background. You can choose whatever color you want, right? Like, isn't this fun? It's just like so fun and creative and so easy because all you need is a tablet and your fingers. So this is essentially how it works with adding a background. And the screen view is essentially like how you want Bob to be closer, you want me to be far, how do you want to look from the iPad perspective. So yeah. So that's now I'm gonna show you guys another interactive tutorial that again you can do it on your own pace later on. But this is another tutorial that our ambassador XR Code, he did it, and it really helped me personally. So this is one of us making a very simple game. So let's get some assets, which we've done it before. So just like a reminder, we go here, we get assets. And just the fun thing about the interactive tutorial is that you can see how it works. And thanks XR Code for doing this. It's amazing. Like you have little things and it really helps. So let's add some use the platform and see what we're gonna do. Let's the grass ground middle. That's the grass for Bob. We're gonna take it, drag the grass, and then put it here. And then this is our first object of the scene. So let's play with it. We go here and we change it to 200 because we want to make it bigger. And we also want to copy paste. Make sure everything is good. Great. So now let's add a character. Which is, guess who? We're gonna choose Bob because he's just famous, you know. Standards, we put Bob here. And we change to passable. And then after that, we start adding the behaviors. So we click here, and then we go to the join streak control. Drag, you see this is the drop and drag behavior that I was telling you. Let's select the animation. Click here. As how do we want Bob to look like when he walks? We want Bob to look like he's moving. So this is the left one, and the right one, we'll do the same one because we just want to keep things simple for today. It might look complicated, but as you play with the app, it looks easy. So let's do the jump button. So we click here on the interaction jump button, select animation, and how do we want Bob to look when he jumps? We want him to be like, ooh, make a face, right? So we go back, let's see, and this is how it looks essentially. We have Bob, and let's see here, global UT. Note that the job stick, let's tap and see how it works. Let's see if it works or not. It doesn't always work, but I think this time it worked. Let's first test. Oh, look at that. We have Bob, and he's jumping. I hope that you guys following along. If not, again, you can do it on your own pace. No rush. Let's add coins. Which is something that I recently learned. So we go back, we add the coin, we drag and drop the coin, select, we put passable, and then we go to this here, this little thingy, and we add the name. We're gonna do coin because we want to keep things simple, and we want to duplicate, tap on it, duplicate, tap on it. So look at this. We have our game like It looks really cool, but we're not done. We're not done. So let's select object. We put collide, tag the behavior, and then we're gonna tap here on this little thing, and we're gonna name it topic coin. So it's related to coin, and then deselect. Now we're gonna add a destroy object, which we have to destroy the coin. So, and then we're gonna combine. So see, this is how the game is gonna look like as we start developing a game. Then we click on the coin here. Then we deselect the behavior, go to logistics, add value, put it here, and then connect again. See, like it's all connection. It's very interesting. It's like a puzzle, literally. So you click here, and then we're gonna enter 1, and because we want to add the value, and then we're gonna drop here. So let's select another label. How do we want to label the game? And then this is the UI. We're gonna go back here, set label, and connect again. Tap select the behavior, label, select label. So then the label is connected to the coins now. Menu, and then click here, add the values, the input to the label. And then let's see how it works. Let's test it. Second test. Go back. Hey, 1, 2, 3. So isn't this cool? Like it's amazing. Let's add an enemy, because Bob needs an enemy. He's too nice. Here, this is gonna be our enemy. We're gonna be adding this object here, and we're gonna name this object. What are we gonna name? Behaviors here. And this is the add patrol, but a patrol, the animation. And then we're gonna do -12, set it to -12. And this is where the math comes, guys. Set it to 2 and enter. Deselect the behavior, and then we're gonna click on collide. And after that, we're gonna select the behavior. We're gonna do it like on just the left and the right. So because we want Bob to be able to kill this little pinky thingy thing. I want to name the thing. Okay, so deselect the behavior. Destroy object. We're gonna destroy the pinky thingy. So connect them together. Bob is gonna be able to destroy this object if he jumps on it. So select on it, menu. We're gonna do collide, and then tap select the behavior. We also add the object for them so he can kill the enemy by jumping it. We set it to the bottom part here, collide object, bottom. So it kills on the head of the enemy. So we're gonna be destroy object. And then you connect again, like a puzzle. Look, let's play, let's see if Bob can destroy the pinky thing. Destroyed! Good. Trust me, it looks harder than it looks, but as you play with it, you just start getting familiar, and this is your first game. I know it should be fast, but you can do it on your own pace if you have the app, and you have no excuse. The app is free today, so make sure you download it, and then you make your first game. So let's show you some game samples, just so you know how cool it is. Like it doesn't need to be as simple as just Bob jumping and Bob like killing the pinky slime. It can be games, it can be interactive books, it can be used for education and other purposes as well. So today we're gonna be showing you some games. I'm gonna show you this really popular game, the Friday Night Funky by Lemonade Cats. Like everybody is doing a little contest on Discord right now. They're doing XR codes, organizing the whole thing, and it's really fun to watch. So just so you can see, this game is very popular. I posted on TikTok and we got 7,000 viewers. It's crazy, yeah. And just to see the animation and the people participating, it's really fun. And this is a harder game for me, so don't judge my skills on this game. So look at the art. It's just so cool. I hope that you guys take advantage of the app and just like play with it. And I'm sure you're gonna be better than me. Yeah, definitely better than me. This is Alien Trouble, another really fun game made by Hakan. It's the animation is just what amazes me. Look at this. The art and the creativity. This is what I'm talking about. And there's another game called Hyperpad, which is really fun. So you can create anything you want, literally. So not only that, you have interactive books. So if you're an anime, like you like creating anime, so you like design and you want to like publish your anime or your book, you can do it. So just to give you some samples here, you can like add a story, you can dedicate to someone. Like, look how cool this is. It's just very, very nice. And for anyone that likes reading, you can check this books on the Hyperpad app. We do after the 2 days, if you want to use the app, we do have a viewer mode that you can play the games and download it if you want. But I would recommend it download today. Another fun interactive book for kids as well. Like, you know what I mean. You as a if you're a kid watching this, you can also make a game. You can also make your own book. And this is kind of a scary one. But yeah. So let's talk about the education part, which we do have like interactive books and we have individual learning. So for the education part, we do have individual learning, which is like tutorials on YouTube. We have simple like ways for you to follow instructions on how to make a game, even a multiplayer. We have our ambassador like making multiplayer games, which is way more complicated than it looks like, and it's amazing. And you have the forum and the Discord community to ask any questions. So this is a little bit of the individual learning that you have on YouTube. You have the basics, the intermediate, and the advanced, and in the classroom. And then in the classroom, we do, our previous co-op created a whole educational program to teach kids or anybody how to use Hyperpad, that you can use it on your own classroom. If you're a teacher watching this, know that we do have like a whole thing. Like we have learning outcomes, discussion, assignments. If you want to take advantage of Hyperpad to use it in your classroom, this is the day. And you also gain important knowledge like critical thinking, problem solving skills, and just STEM as well. Like you learn a lot about STEM. And personally, like if I had this when I was younger, I would probably be better at math. So we're gonna end the conclusions with another design from our XR code, our ambassador, just to show you how cool this is, you know. So just artists watching this, you can make a game today. Is that you're able to create anything that you want with Hyperpad, and we have powerful tools to give you a chance to become a developer. And you engage with users that have been on the app for over 5 years, and it's a one-time payment, but today you get it for free, and you just like you just have fun as much as you want, and you can use the app as many times as you want. So I hope to see you creating your game in our hub and also publishing on the Apple Store. So yeah, thanks for having me. And this is our social media. If you want to follow us on Instagram, I always make the posts. This is our Twitter and the Discord, and we have YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitch. Make sure you follow us Twitch every Thursday. Our Instagram, we have live every Friday, and hopefully this week we can have you, Wusal, to have an hour live as a guest. So thank you. I really like Baby Yoda, so I really want to finish with this. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions throughout the term. I know it's a lot of information. So again, you can do it on your own pace later today because we do on the iPad. We have the interactive tutorials here. And again, today's free, so take advantage of this.
Clarissa, thank you so much for the very interesting presentation. We have some questions from the audience. I would like to go ahead and read them.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 second, please. So the first question is: is it possible to download games made on Hyperpad on Google Play? So, like, they're making games on iPad. Would it be possible to download them on Google Play?
Oh yeah, unfortunately not. But right now we are, maybe in the future. But so far only like Apple. It's only like available on the Apple Store. And again, we have not been there because we're still like in the market for that. But if you have iPad or any Apple product, even the iPhone, you can download the app on your iPhone as well. But you can only make the game with the iPad because it's an iPad specifically.
Okay, I guess that answers our second question as well, because the question was, will it ever be possible to use the Hyperpad on other Okay, sorry. The question is, will it ever be possible to use the Hyperpad on other tablet models, meaning that not on just iPad but on
Right.
Google Play as well?
Right.
Like, do you have any plans for that?
We do. We're planning on doing that in the future, but so far we have not scheduled anything yet. But stay tuned. We're growing slowly. But yeah.
Great, great. Okay, so the another question is, will a mentor help me if I have trouble using and creating a game on
For sure.
Hyperpad?
Yeah, yeah. That's why we have Discord communities. That's why we have our live streams every Thursday on Twitch. So you can pop in any question that you want. And we have our forums online. So when you go to the app here, you come to the forums and you can like drop by any question that you want. And we also have interactive tutorials. We have also just like Murtaza, he created a whole like explanation thing. So when I was learning how to use the app, I just saw it everything, all the little help and support forum, and then it helped me. Also, just the fact that we're doing live streams as well, and we have a Discord community, you can ask help directly to us, and we will answer you right away.
Okay,
Mhm.
perfect, perfect.
Mhm.
So there's another question: is it possible to publish the game we created with Hyperpad with another publisher? So I guess meaning that with professional publishing companies.
Oh, interesting. So far, we only work directly with the App Store, but this is a question that we might be able to ask the CEO of the company because I'm not sure. So far, it's just that we, as our own creators, we just publish directly to the Apple Store.
Apple Store, yes.
But if you want to like make game, then I guess it would be interesting to work with a publisher. But from my knowledge, I'm not 100% sure about that.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
just out of context, the professional publishers, usually people publish their games with the publisher if they want to make like really good money, because the
Right.
guys who are at the publishing like companies, they know how to target better, how to monetize better. So
Sure.
I guess that was
I think it would be really
that was
smart.
the reason. Like,
We
yeah,
do want people to know that you can make game. You can make money with Hyperpad because you make a game and then you submit your app to the App Store. You just need to put Google Analytics and also just sell your app. So if you're working with a publisher, that would be really really good. Really smart.
yeah, and I remember you mentioning that there are some people actually making money
Yeah,
on the games that they make on Hyperpad.
we have our teacher from Turkey, and he earns more money than his salary as a teacher. He earns more money with Hyperpad, so it's crazy.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. So let me move to another question. Is it possible to create a mobile game simply with Hyperpad, or can we also create a PC console game? Okay, so is it just like mobile game? Is it like useful for mobile games only, or can we also create a PC console games as well?
It's for anything you want. You can also we have even people that are able to implement, like, I'm not sure about that, but like codes into the game with that they're so good at it, they don't know how to do it. That's XR code, our ambassador. But you can do anything you want with the app. Like, it's so creative. Like, for us, most of us use for mobile games, but you can use it for other things that you want, anything you want.
Perfect, perfect. And one more question. I guess that's addressed to us. Will you post a video of this On YouTube, yes, it will be on YouTube after this event is over. So please check back in a couple of probably in a couple of minutes since it's uploaded. Yes, we will have this available on Facebook, on our Facebook page, and on our YouTube channel as well. Uh, I guess that's all in terms of questions. Clarissa, thank you so much, and hopefully we will have some users from Azerbaijan using Hyperpad, and we are also looking forward to hosting you once again, probably in the future, uh, because this is a very interesting product, and we think that this will help a lot, especially young kids who are not into coding but want to create their own games.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me, and I had a really fun time. I hope it was very straightforward. And again, like today is free, so if you want to learn how to code, today's the day. So
Yes, and I just wanted to repeat this once again. I believe today and tomorrow, you said, right?
yeah,
Today. So if you are really interested in the Hyperpad, please go ahead and download it today or tomorrow because it's free for today and for tomorrow.
okay.
Great. And yes, once again, Clarissa, thank you so much. It was great having you,
Thank you.
and hopefully see you next time.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bye. Take care. Bye bye.